What is up, my wholesome lifers? Welcome back. My name is Kira if you're new here, and we just got back from a big trip to Morocco and Spain. And if you haven't watched my What I Eat in a Week Vegan in Spain video, I'll put it down below for you, so definitely go check it out after this one. But I'm so excited to share what we ate in Morocco as a vegan, because I thought it was going to be really hard and that we were only going to be able to eat like couscous and like the veggie tahine and just like kind of like side dishes, like lots of falafel and stuff. But we ended up finding this amazing vegetarian restaurant that we ate at like all the time, and then we found a couple of other really good options for like snacks and stuff. So I'm super excited to show you guys. Let's just jump right in. Okay, my first recommendation is to definitely book a riad. A riad is essentially a little like boutique hotel that usually has about like 10 or so rooms, and they always have this really cute little courtyard in the middle. We booked Riyadh Couleurs de Soud, and they made us vegan breakfast every morning, and it was amazing. Next, this is our favorite vegetarian restaurant that we found. It's on Happy Cow. It's called Barak the Kasbah, and they had so many dishes, and you could basically make everything vegan, and it had a really cute terrace, and it was so good. Because we still had to work in the evenings, we ended up bringing home some takeout burgers from that place and then just brought them home to our riad with us, so that we could work from our little terrace up here. And this burger was honestly 10 out of 10. It was so like Moroccan tasting. I don't even know, but the spices and the coleslaw, it was so good. The next day we had another vegan breakfast at our hotel, which was essentially a Moroccan pancake, which looks kind of like eggy, but it's actually just made from flour. And then some homemade bread and jam and some fresh juice and tea, and it was so good. Of course, we had to do a day trip to the Atlas Mountains. If you're ever in Marrakesh, I would definitely recommend this. It's about a 3-hour drive there and back, maybe even like 2.5. But you get to go see the Atlas Mountains, you get to go visit a little village in the mountains, and then they take you to this women's co-op where basically they show you how they make their Moroccan rugs and they make fresh bread, and this one specifically was also making like different makeups, and it was all natural using like argan oil, so that was really cool. Yeah, this here was like an argan oil, and it was so delicious with the fresh bread. Then they take you on this little hike to, well, first you go for lunch, and then we're gonna go to a waterfall after. But you sit in these really cute little like tables by the river, and there was actually some vegan options. So we got the vegetable soup and the Moroccan salad to start. Everything is usually always served with olives and bread, so it was so good. I love olives and I love bread. Then I ordered the vegetable tahine, not sure how to pronounce it exactly, but basically it's like their most traditional dish really in Morocco. And yeah, it was so good, just basically steamed veggies with the different like spices, and it was delicious. And then we also tried the vegetarian couscous, which is basically just vegetables with couscous, which was also really good. And we even made a little furry friend. Then we hiked about half an hour up to this waterfall. This is only the beginning of the waterfall right now, and it was so beautiful. We even saw some little monkeys in the forest on the way, so that was really cute. And it's all kind of surrounded by these little shops with like Moroccan rugs and just little things that all the local people are making, which is really nice. And this was the big waterfall. It was so beautiful. It was definitely worth the hike up here. Then when we got home, we were so hungry for like a proper protein-filled dinner. So we went to our favorite Barak the Kasbah restaurant and tried their veggie wok and this like peanut curry thing. Then for dessert, we tried their French toast, and comes with a little vegan ice cream, and it was so good. The next day, we did some adventuring and checked out a couple of palaces. The first one was Bahia Palace. If you ever get the chance to go to Marrakesh, definitely go check out these palaces. They are so beautiful, and they're so old, honestly, like you can just feel the culture there. And to get to the other palace, we had to kind of go through the markets. So we just walked through this little market, grabbed a little drink for a little break, and then we headed to the next palace. which was Badia Palace. I actually really like this one better because it's more like ruins. They're actually still restoring it, but it was so old and it was so good. And then for lunch, we stopped at a different place than our favorite restaurant. When we got this falafel plate and this like kind of falafel sandwich, and they were good, honestly, nothing special, but good. Then for dinner, we were both craving that same veggie wok that my boyfriend had gotten last night. So we went back there and got those. And then for dessert, we wanted to try this all vegan place that we had passed by that's in the souks. It's called Maison Sucrée. And they essentially have these like very authentic Moroccan desserts, which are like these little kind of like pastries filled with like almond cream. Not sure exactly how to explain it. The flavors were very mild. This one was like a rose flavor. There was red fruits, date, fig, pistachio, vanilla. Yeah, there were so many different options, so we just got a little variety box. My favorite was honestly the vanilla. The next day, again, we had breakfast at our hotel. Again, I would definitely really recommend this place. They made everything vegan for us and it was so delicious. And yeah, the courtyard is just so cute. Everything was so cute and wonderful about this place. Then we walked through the Medina some more. This is kind of what it looks like in the Medina. This was just kind of close to our hotel. And there's so many kitties everywhere. You'll notice so many street cats, which was kind of sad, but honestly, they looked really well fed and there was always people petting them and loving them. So I think they're really living their best life, to be honest. Then I wanted to stop for like a real good coffee. So we went to the vegan restaurant here, which is called World Storytelling Cafe. And I got a little coffee to go. And just look at the aesthetic of this place. It is so beautiful, honestly. And this was just an iced coffee, I believe, with probably soy milk. And it was so creamy and so delicious. Then our next stop for the day was to stop at Le Jardin Secret, which is like the secret garden. And it's right in the middle of the Medina, in the middle of all the souks. And it is so beautiful in here. They just finished restoring it recently, and I'm so glad we got to check it out. Then for a quick lunch, we grabbed a little half kind of falafel pita and this eggplant dip. And this eggplant dip was one of our absolute favorite dips from the Brock the Kasbah restaurant. So good. If you go, you have to try it. Then, because again, we are working, we went out to get dinner, but then we brought it back home with us. So we ended up our last meal here getting 2 burgers because we love them so much. And then we got this vegetable wok for home. But if you didn't know, I told it in one of my stories, but this vegetable wok actually got stolen from us on the airplane. So that is so sad. Some other passenger thought it looked delicious and took it from us. If you love this video, you're gonna love my other What I Eat in a Week video. I'll link it here next for you. See you there.